Hello, I'm Dr. Sundari Mase, Sonoma County's health officer, and I have our update for COVID-19 as of yesterday, September 1st. We now have 5,917 confirmed cases in Sonoma County, up 117 cases in the previous 24 hours. Those include 2,145 active cases and 3,689 recovered cases. We also now have a total of 83 deaths. That's an increase of 3 reported in the previous 24 hours, also happening in those over age 65. Now we have performed close to 103,000 coronavirus tests. So now that we've had some time to parse through the governor's new blueprint for a safer California, the statewide framework to guide each county's reopening, I want to share some basic reminders about what each of us can do to help Sonoma County safely reopen, especially as we head into the Labor Day weekend. Please avoid socializing with individuals outside of your household. With Labor Day upon us, marking the end of summer, that really didn't even feel like a summer break, many of us look forward to the long weekend and want to get together, barbecues, or in the company of others. However, now is not the time to gather with people outside your household. We have very high rates of COVID-19 infection here in Sonoma County. I personally understand that this guidance has been among the most difficult to follow. We're all tired about and weary from the huge impact that COVID-19, the wildfires, and other events have had in our lives. It's most natural during these times of struggle for us to seek support and comfort from others, and to offer support too by getting together with others. But this virus is very contagious, and for us to get it under control, we need to do our part individually and as a community. Half of the county's total COVID-19 cases originated from close contact to someone with COVID. That amounts to 3,000 cases transmitted through close contact. A close contact is defined as any individual within 6 feet of an infected person for at least 15 minutes. So avoiding exposure to people with whom you don't live is one way to reduce the spread of the virus. When you do interact with others outside of your home, keep your 6 feet of distance and please wear a face covering or mask. The easiest way to do your part to reduce the spread of the virus is by wearing a mask and doing so properly. When you go out, you may find people wearing face coverings differently. So let me underline what the proper way to wear a face covering is. You have to make sure that your face covering or mask covers your mouth and nose completely, that it fits snugly around the sides of your face without any gaps. Don't wear your mask under your nose or have it applied loosely. This could allow respiratory droplets to make their way into the air and onto others, possibly infecting them if you happen to be asymptomatic with COVID-19. Fabric face covering should have 2 layers of fabric and be washed often. Keep in mind that due to the current wildfires, and thankfully our first responders are getting these under control, Sonoma County is experiencing the most prolonged period of poor air quality alerts in its history. The Bay Area Quality Management District has extended the Spare the Air alert for the region through tomorrow, September 3rd, making a record 17 days in a row of Spare the Air alerts. So for your health's sake, it's best to limit outdoor activities now, especially for those with underlying respiratory conditions. So thank you very much, and we'll speak again soon. Stay safe.